preparing to record. All right. Do I see myself or do I just see them? Because I can't see them.
Double click on the top right where you see that little icon of you.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll come up. Or just click it once.
All right.
There, click once.
All right.
And then Ken will, and everybody else will be on the left or the right hand side.
Yeah, I see them. It says participant is muted. I just want to say, should I just say hello to him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Ken. Wait, how do I unmute him? Participant muted.
I think he has to unmute himself.
Ken.
He has to click on the microphone.
Can you hear me?
There he goes. Hey,
all right.
Ken.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead and say something again when the audio is real down.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, what's up?
Good. You showed up. Good. Very good.
You don't know it's me, though. It's a voice, but you know.
A voice is a voice, you know. It's a voice in the dark, but it's okay. Just waiting for Steve and Adrian. I hope I know Phil.
Oh, do I have to remove the camera for you to see me then? Is that it?
You
know, that symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, click on the
camera. Right, can you see me now?
Oh, you're so beautiful. I can see you. Oh, you're in the submarine, I see.
You're in gray.
Yeah, well.
I'm in the Wayne Manor right now.
Wayne Manor. Okay. I'm in the secret underground overground bunker here. Hey, John, good to see you.
Hey, John.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm just waiting for the other two, possibly other three people, and before we start. So it shouldn't be that long, actually. John, it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's 3 years, I think.
Yeah. 3 years. Pretty much exactly, I think.
You got a mustache too. Excellent. This is good. It's a good.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really growing it in. Just haven't changed it.
Oh, it's a penciled mustache. I see.
Yeah, it's almost like Flabby Hoffman's, but you know that's neither here nor there.
Did you see all the comments about him in DIY Chicago?
Yeah. Been reading all of those. I read Lee's response, and then at the Extraordinarium, at his spot, there's the whole explanation. So I don't know if you've read that yet.
I read back and forth, you know, but I never dealt with him the way you dealt with him. So
yeah, about 6 years, and then 1 year, and then another year. So I'm kind of withholding my responses publicly.
Well, yeah, I mean, people. Well, I haven't talked to everyone, but people have known him. Kind of regret knowing him. I don't know.
Well, that's one way of saying it, but you'll say.
It's a nice way of saying it, I guess.
Well, you know, I've seen all three. I've seen his responses. I saw Lee's, and I saw every other person there who's dealing with them, and I can't say.
Sorry.
Sure. What I can't say is that I don't want to comment publicly, but having worked with him for about 6 years, I don't know whose story is right. That's all I can say is I'm not sure whose story is right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Want to message Steve?
Well, yeah, he's trying to get on.
He's trying to get on.
I'm telling him the link is right above.
Okay.
It's literally like 3 messages above.
Okay. All right.
So we're waiting for Steve. He's finagling to figure this out.
Yeah, he's the most technical guy too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how have things been in Chicago?
It's been good. actually played a lot of shows during the pandemic.
Yeah, I've seen some of the videos.
A lot of outside, a lot of outside shows.
Well, that must be it, Steve.
Yeah, this must be Steve now. Hello.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Sure. How does it feel to be 72?
Same way to be 27.
Bill's 13 years too old.
I know. That's why I said it. You're at the edge of your seat, I guess they say. Okay, so I guess it's everybody because I know Maestro Phil wasn't sure if he was coming or not, but he'll probably jump in at some point. I talked to him about an hour and a half ago. Oh, and John, we've got merch too, but I think I only have 2 of these left. So, all right. So I'm glad you're all here. So I guess we can just start. Does everybody have an instrument of one form or another? Okay, excellent. All right. So if I do this one, if I'm pointing directly at you, that's a solo. So
Right.
let's try a solo, everybody. Okay. So this one is just make a strange noise with your voice or your maybe show with your body or your instrument. So Art used to scream, which some of the older guys know here. Art used to do something like ah or something like that. So okay. All right. So this is downbeat. Okay, so this one is called Vomitos downbeat, and so Vomitos is, I guess, is going to be this way, like like this. So I guess it just goes vertical. It can mean anything, whatever you want, just interpret it as you wish. Okay. Sustained high note. High note 1 octave up. So Steve, just so this could be like a line and a hook in it. So if you want to look at it like that. Okay, low note will be like maybe down here, and low notes like that. Just like it's the same as above, but it's just the other way.
Isn't it repeating the same note?
Sustained low note. Yeah, just repeating the same note. Okay, so now the stop and the quit ones. These are the easy ones, I think. So let's see. So X means stop. This means stop. This means stop. The Nixon, that means stop. Okay. And pulling out like that also means stop. So how about we try maybe I'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll do stop. Okay. Okay. If I what's did you say, Steve? Did you say something?
He was talking to
I was talking to someone. Okay. If I point to my heart, it's a Captain Beefheart, so that means just play. I don't know. We'll play electronics hanging over my head, whatever that means to you. So, tell me what it means to you. Okay. So if my mouth is pushing forward like that, just means another octave up. This means make your music softer. Okay, so this one, if I do this, you play against each other. That's what that means. So in this case, so for this one, let's see, we'll have John play against Steve. Okay, so it'll give it like play against each other. Usually it's face each other, but in this case,
What did you do?
okay, so I did this one with this one, and you play against each other. You face each other, play each other, play against each other. Okay, now I'm going to bring Ken and Jason into the mix. So Jason and Ken play against each other.
Where's Jason?
He's right there. He's right there. Okay. Cut. Okay. So if I do this one means wait, hang on. If I do this one, this means sing into your instrument. So that's what it literally means. Sing
I'll
into
be
your
able to do this better in the studio when I could try to speak into my
just
humbucker.
hold it up, or you can go down to it. John's got. If you can see John, look at John.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm doing.
John's got the right idea. Yes, that's right, Steve. That's right, Steve. You got it. Steve, you got it. That's right. Ken, you got it too. John,
I know.
great
But,
job. You got
it. You can actually hear it though through have my amp hooked up in the studio.
Steve, looks great.
What did you do?
Have you guys know Bluetooth vibrators and speak into it with the
What's the shape?
It's this. So when you do here, I'll do this, okay?
Okay, yeah, I can remember that.
Tech wizard. Okay. So this one is the square that goes around like that, and the wave in it, that's play atonal. So Steve, interpret it like you do. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this one is staccato. Okay. Now this one is this one is this is called a passe. So this is let me see if you can do this. So I'm going to pull back a little bit further so you can see this. So if I'm marching, this is John Phillips, who's a music. So kind of think about if you're marching, if you're marching, just play sort of like as if you were in a marching band, whatever that means to you. Steve, can I hear you, please? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just couldn't hear you. That's all.
Yeah, it's all the way up.
I know. I'm sorry. I just sorry. This is technology, so I apologize. Okay. Now we know the Nixon one already. And then of course there's this one, and it's and it goes dial, dial, dial. Right, good. We know that one. That seems to be okay. So I'm gonna push back again. This is somebody likes that. Okay, this is called a plissé, and so I'm gonna bend my knees and give my arm a sweep, and that means one octave up, a little bit louder.
From what?
Louder than whatever you played before when you did dial, dial, dial. So here, let's try it like this. Okay. Dial, dial,
dial, an octave up.
Here. No. Wait, stop. Here's what I'm gonna do it. Okay. First, I'm gonna do dial, 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 and then I'm gonna do the plissé. Okay. You ready? Dial, dial, dial. Okay. That works. Let's see here. Okay.
Like
So
that
this
wood.
is strings and woodwinds only. Strings and woodwinds. That's me, Ken. Okay, Ken. Okay. Now arms and elbows flapping like a chicken. This is percussion only. So percussion, I guess, in this case, could be all of you, but for you, Ken, you'd be tapping on your instrument, no strings, okay? So this is percussion. There you go. Okay. Now this one is for Steve only. I don't think you guys have brass. There's no other brass here except for Steve. So this is for Steve only. This one, if I'm doing this one, Steve, this one is electronics only, brass and electronics, and you, sir, are the only electronics person here. So this is your moment to shine. Okay. All right. Okay.
I have to scroll through and find brass.
Whatever you want to do. I mean,
It's electronics and brass.
Electronics and brass. So you can. It's electronics and brass. It's not necessarily you doing brass, but, you know. Hold it, Ken. Okay, so this. Let's see. Do the left side here. So my left side, I'm gonna just choose. Let's see. John and Ken, and you two are going to be the right side. So John and Ken, this one is the baseball pitch. This is the left arm. So the left side means John and Ken only. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in, okay, you two stop. Now I'm going to do right side. It's going to be Steve and Jason, like that. Okay, good. this is a starting thing, but it's somewhere in the middle of here, of course. This is a starting thing. It's almost like downbeat, but this is like how we start sometimes if I want to start up again. So record platter goes like this. Goes falls like that. So you all start. It's like doing this. It's like the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, and then just downbeat. Okay. So we'll try this again, so you know. So it's I do this, I do this, I do this, and I drop it, and you start. I think he's trying to understand. Well, no, he's doesn't. Okay. This one. Okay, so this one is the hand cranking motion is similar to an older movie camera. So it just means if it stops on one person, that person is picked to sing, play, or do whatever you're instructed to do. So like if I do, okay. So if I do this, I'm going to stop on Steve, okay? So Steve, do what you like. Okay, now I'm going to drop it up to Ken. Okay, now I'm going to drop it down to John. Okay, now I'm going to drop it up to Jason. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. This one is just play your same note, whatever you're playing from before. Skip. That's all of you. Let's do it together. All of you. Okay. Fishing pole toss, same thing as dial. It's just I don't say anything and I throw the pole. Okay. This is the old knife. This means play clumsy, sound like crap. Sound like a henchman show when it kind of goes bad. Like this is the knife. Okay. This one. This one. Okay, Steve's not gonna know this. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Only I'm not picking on you, I promise. I'm not picking on you, Steve, at all. Okay, this is when I do this. It's an outward gesture. It's a vibrato, so you can make your voice or your if you can put echo on your voice or somehow you can do that, or you can do that to your instrument too. Yeah, vibrato. Yeah. Interpret it as you like. It's not. It might throw you off a bit. I think it probably throws a lot of people off. So if I do this one, it's a mezzo finger snap. But just play or sing half as loud. Just half as loud as you were than before. So in other words, go a little bit softer.
Dusty.
What's that?
Dusty.
I think he's talking about dog.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's the cat,
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
That's what watching my TV.
Oh, cat's watching me TV. Okay. Okay, so this is the kind of play slow and serious. Like, I mean, this is the grave diggers dig. Like this. Play kind of slow and easy. But play it like you mean it. Like it actually sounds like something. Just there you go. Something smooth, easy. All right. All right. This is rest on your instrument. Fighter stance. Rest on your instrument. Just rest. So let's figure this out. Let's everybody play. Just improvise. Okay. All right, Ken, rest. Everybody else play. Just rest. Okay, Ken, come back in. Jason. Come back in. John, rest. Okay, come back in. Okay, Steve, rest. Just rest. Okay, come back in. Okay. Okay. Just one finger. If I do one finger, not this one, but this one. This means applaud. Just applaud. Applaud. I mean, applaud. Come on. Okay.
Doing the bong early, hey?
What's that?
Never mind.
Okay.
It's his birthday.
Yes. Okay. So, okay, no, this one's okay. So this, if I do, oh no, I'm gonna hold off on that one. Okay, this is a low E. This is a low E. All right, flip it over. It's high E. Okay. Gonna hold up on that. All right, so this is a C. So I'm gonna draw this C on this C, and that C means to bend your note down. So whatever you were doing before there, just interpret as such. This is one of those interpretive things. I've got 3 more like that. So there's this one, a U. So you bend the note up, whatever that means to you, and then just interpret as such. So this one, I'm going to make, it's a T. So it's a T, comes down like this. So bend your note inside out, just interpret it as such, whatever that means to you. All right. I'm going to do this one. There's an E, so I'm going to draw the E from an inside kind of way. And that means bend the note sideways, whatever that means to you. Okay. Now this one is an easy one, sort of, for a few people. Though physically you may not be able to do this while you're there, where you're in your spot right now. So this one is the bowling one. Just means yeah, I know. So that means just jump with your instrument, which if it physically means get up and do it and play and do that, there you go. Like Jason can do that. John's there you go. John, Ken, let's see it. There you go. And Steve, Steve, that's fine. Okay. And then okay, so then this is C. Animate your playing. Kind of. This is just animate your playing. Dialing formation, hand dialing formation. Just animate that playing. Okay. Now, if I do this is a lasso point. So a lasso point also means just play the same note or play the same note pattern. Whatever you're playing before, just play it. Just play it. What's that? Yeah, I know. Okay. I do a finger tap like this. Just means rest. Just rest. That's what it means. Like this. Just rest. It's the same thing. Just rest. If I do this, my left hand like this means play the opposite scale of notes you just played. And in your case, let's see. Yeah, just play the opposite of what you just played. If you don't know what that means, just interpret it as such. It's one of those nonsensical.
It's just an inversion of what we played before, right?
Right. Just play the opposite. So just interpret it. It's an interpretive gesture. It doesn't really mean anything. It means something, but it's just there.
Should we start with the jam first?
Yeah, how about that? Okay, let's start with something. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're gonna do this. Okay, cool. Okay, now we'll do this one. When I do the right hand, it means play the next highest scale of notes that you just played. So 1 octave up, just 1 octave up. Whatever that means to you. Okay. If I do this one, I'm going to do my beard comb, which I can still do. Beard comb with my fingers. Just play an A sharp briefly, then go back to what you were playing. So let's just start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do that. Okay. And then this is a comb, okay? But a beard pull is going to be this, and this is going to mean you play a B flat really briefly, and then you go back to what you were following. So let's do it again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pulling. Whatever a B flat is to you. I mean, I know it's different for electronic and scales and stuff, and percussive instruments. I know that. So, okay. Okay, so this is another jump kind of thing. So if I push up and push down, it just means jump with your instrument. That's all it means. Just, if you want to, and if you're sitting down and you can't jump, obviously you can jump up or whatever you want to wiggle or do whatever you want. So we just do that, just this and that. There you go. Yeah, there you go. John, whoa, boy. Okay, you're really doing it. Okay. Now this one. Okay, so this is an interesting one. So if I push my hand sideways and then slightly downward or upward, I want you to spiral out of control, sort of with your playing. with your given instrument. So I think we'll use Ken as an example for this one. So Ken, so if I push him sideways and then slightly downward, I kind of want you to go a little bit crazy. That's what I meant. Great. Okay. Yep. That's perfect. All right. Wow. Did I miss that one? I totally did. That's okay. Okay. I think that. Wait. Did I miss? No, I did. Okay. Okay. So this one is a similar one. Well, it's a different one. It's just if I do this. Oops, I'm sorry. If I do this and this is just increase or decrease the volume on the playing. Usually it's just, up or down, And if I'm doing this, this also means stop as well, or pull out, or just, I'm hearing something weird. Okay. If, okay, fist pump is play B flat on your instrument, whatever that means to you. It could be different. Whatever it is on electronics or whatever it is on a keyboard. Okay. I think I'm gonna skip these two. So if I do this one, it's a hand rolling device. Just kind of, if you can't do this, I want you to spin in place. If you get dizzy, don't do it. Just or move slightly around the room while playing your instrument. Obviously, Ken, you can do that. It'll be an easy thing for you. So let's see if you can spin around with your instrument just slightly. You get dizzy. There you go. Okay. There you go. You got it. And if you want to interpret that as well, if you can't do that physically, Steve and anybody else, you can just play it on your key, whatever you want to play on your keys. That's okay. Okay. However you want to interpret that. Okay. Let's see. No, I don't think I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for next week for that. And I'm going to wait. Okay. Bless you. Okay, that's it. Because I'm going to wait for next week with these other ones because I think you've gotten enough right now. Would you like to try a few of these? Bless you. Would you like to try a few of these in just a regular? If we do a regular, quick. Interpretive piece.
Okay with that.
You okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. If you need to take a break, you need to get water. Go ahead and do that. All right.
Okay. Yeah, you're okay.
Okay, we ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a solo, Ken. Steve, you get this one? Okay. John, you get this one. Jason, you get this one too.
Make a ringtone out of these.
I couldn't hear you, but it's okay. Okay. Same high note. Okay. I'm dropping it now. Low notes. And a low note. Okay. Play. Dial, dial, dial. John and Steve. The rest of you playing that mode while John and Steve are going against each other. Keep dialing, 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 Ken and Jason. Okay. Your instrument. There you go. There you go. Okay. Say tonal. Auto. Stay, one octave up. Keep it up there. Dial, dial, dial. Strings are woodwind. Percussion only, percussion only. Nothing beats you, percussion only. Okay. This is no strings, no percussion. This is only brass and electronics. Brass and electronics. Okay. Another dial, 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 except it's a fishing pole. Okay. John, getting skip. Same note. Same note, John. Same note. Same note. Same note. Steve, I want you to rest. Just rest. Just rest. Everybody else play. Steve, rest. Okay. All right, Steve, come back in. Animate your playing. Hi, E. Chloe. Bend your note down. Okay. All right. Okay, bend your note up. Whatever it is you do. Make it sound weird. a string, whatever that effect might be. If that's better for you, instead of me saying bend your notes sideways. Bend it inside out, whatever that means to you. B flat briefly, and go back to that playing. B flat. Okay. A sharp. A sharp. Okay. All right. B part. Ken and Steve, give me a B part. Play. I don't know.
What?
Play Frank Sinatra's Body Floating Over a Pool of Lemonade. Okay. Now, John and Jason, same thing. Play Frank's. Give me a B part. Play Frank Sinatra Floating Over a Pool of Lemonade. Dial, dial, dial!
Oh,
Okay. One at a time. How is that for everybody?
I think it felt pretty good.
Okay. Next person. Who wants to go?
I'll get it all by the time we record. I mean, I caught some things and then some other things I kind of forgot about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not expecting everybody to get this all and get these all in one fell swoop. I'm not expecting osmosis to take over.
There were some new ones that you'd never really used very much or at all.
Yeah. Actually, I decided to take Steve's advice and pull some out because not everything needs to be done right now.
Yeah. Well, you could have like the standards and then have extensions.
Yeah. Steve?
I don't know. I don't think I really have much more memorized. Just running through them. Like, I don't think I have. I think I have to I think I have to do my own organizing categories and ones that are super,
More important.
No, like obvious what they are instead of really like I could put the whole genre of interpret that how you feel like into I should remember those as one thing, because it's all the same thing but with a lot of different signs. So I mean, I feel like that might help if I could take all the ones that mean the same thing and put them in one category, and then come up with like a category of what I would consider like priorities. Like a simple example is, Into the Song, which is the one I know.
Okay.
Into the Song. I know there's like 3 different ways to end the song too, so yeah. I'm not sure if we need 3 ways to call the song over. In a way, it's more like you're doing a test on animals or something. Like it makes no sense.
Sometimes I have to do that when if you've noticed past performances, I've had to do that because nobody stops. I have to pull the different ones just to stop. I mean,
That's what I was thinking.
they're just
Escalation.
if it gets and it's playing, this John, this has just been past performances. So if you're not stopping and I do this and you're not stopping, if I do that, you're still not stopping, then I might have to do this, stop, or this to stop. And if I'm staring at you, not you per se, but I'm staring at
Are
someone,
you stopping individuals when you look at them and do this, or you're stopping everybody?
I'm stopping everybody. Now, when I look at someone, if I look at someone, then I do, this, and I say like that, or this.
What if you're like, he's not stopping, and so you look at someone, come on, stop. You might be telling everyone to stop, and it might be interpreted as the person you're looking at.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's been times when there's particular people who don't stop, and sometimes I just literally will have to walk in front of them. And, I don't say stop physically, but I'll just like stand in front of them and, just maybe do that or something.
It's
How
a
about a way
different.
of just doing it for everyone at once so that we can agree on, like laughing loud, like ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
That would stop people.
Yeah.
Well, we should position ourselves so we could all see Sid one way or another, even if it means bringing him near. To see Sid's and Gester as well.
No, I mean,
I might have to really, really simplify what I do because I can't scroll through menus and tweak sounds fast enough and look at you at the same time. So I might have to do on the keyboards.
Well, it's kind of like it's almost kind of like what we were doing before, I guess, when you first came in, which was about maybe almost 3 years ago. I guess in a way, if you need to do that, you and I talked. We can. I mean, how am I trying to say this? Interpret the gestures as you see fit. Okay. That's the best way to say it. I've got two rules. Just interpret as you see fit, and if you don't, make it look like you know what you're doing. That's all.
Okay.
I
so
think
my point about cutting down is so that I could become more like everybody else right now has one instrument and two hands, and they can pretty much share between like you and that very directly. Especially the xylophones can look at you and be like right. You could like slow it. You could set the tempo. You could do all kinds of stuff. But I'm kind of stuck, with the synthesizer.
Right.
First of all, having to stare at it for more than just a second and go, oh, that's where my fingers are. I'm like, oh, he wants some brass sound. Then I have to scroll, if we did a lot of production where I knew what was coming when, like I could prepare for what sounds.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to put brass on it if you don't want to. When I do this,
I'm just referring to actually, I can see some of the instrument and like pick one, few voices and just look at you and try to figure out what that means. But I'm not. I haven't been doing that so far. I've been trying to keep an eye on you and an eye on rolling from variation of sound to variation of sound. And even today, right now, I just had one synthesizer instead of 3 or 4. So when I've got 3 or 4 going, we could potentially be in a position where I'm not even able to function because all I can do is think of interpreting and not being able to change patches and sounds and go from one thing to the other.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, because I am making decisions on my own because if you don't want me to make decisions on my own, then I'll literally just, and when you make a thing, I'll just move it or something like that. But that would take away the time I spend with actually, I think I bring 6 synthesizers if you count the little one and the Roland.
Yeah,
when I go from one to one, I think rolling through them just is something I'm adding, I think.
Right. I want you to make decisions on your own.
Yeah.
The gestures are just there to guide people
Yeah,
along.
everyone's making decisions on their own.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think would be like the single most important gesture that everybody gets right at the right time?
You know, probably dial is one. Uh, atonal and staccato.
What
But
about
when you say
Oh, stopping is
atonal, I would put that in the category of nonsense because we are always atonal. And you're saying nothing. You're saying continue with what you're doing. So,
Right.
I mean, I think we could just do it somewhere else.
okay.
Or should we get together and learn how to play chords along with each other? And then we could follow that suggestion. You know,
Okay.
we could learn to play the same notes and tone. We could play tonally or not atonally or whatever it's called. And then we'd be able to shift to atonal. But it's not even, it's so much not about, there's no song structure to jump away from and go into the void because we're already there.
And those are good points. I'm thinking that we work within the capacity of what we are working with. And I think for me, the most important thing is that people stop, on a dime. And that requires, looking out for that hand gesture.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, you might have a bunch of switches you got to dial off to stop it at one time. I think that's fine. I don't know.
Well, there have been times when I've got like so many things going, it takes, into the silence where I can't even find, what to turn down.
Okay.
What's happening a few times?
Could you do feed everything to a master volume strip? Do you have anything for that?
Yeah, I do have a master volume. That's what I usually hear. It is usually a fade out, not a stop of the sequencer or whatever.
Right. And that's what I usually hear. And I like that. So that's okay. That's fine. I mean,
I like to hit the stop button and have everything boom instead of fading out. But that's the fade out is my emergency now. Yeah.
okay.
Now, usually what I do when I see Sid gradually pulling out, it gives me enough time to end on a good note with everybody, based on what everybody else is playing.
The way just so you know, the way the studio is going to be set up, say Ken, if you remember from last time, you'll be probably on the side.
Yeah.
Because that's where you'll be, Steve, is somewhere on the side, either the left or the right. The piano, and you can't move the drums. So Jason is literally going to be on the left. The drums will be on the right. I'll be in between them, more or less. That's how it works.
Would it be a good recommendation that people bring little mirrors? So if I'm not facing you, I'm facing my back.
If you want to bring mirrors, that's great. That's fine. If you want to bring a mirror. Just don't break them.
Just don't break them. Don't use it as a percussion.
Yeah. 7 years good luck. That's what we need.
The mirrors you could win at carnivals, like the Bad Company mirrors.
Well, you can get one of those curved mirrors. It still works because I think you can see what the hand gestures are, even though they're curved. What I call those mirrors.
Yeah.
Another thing I have to deal with is my glasses make it so that I can see everything at long distances, but I can't see close things with them on, so I have to take them off. So it makes me less in touch with the room and more in touch with everything about 2 feet out. So,
well, Steve, if you need to wear your glasses, wear them.
Then I can't see the instruments.
Excellent. Well, let's see. For you, maybe giant magnifying glass.
I mean, I can see that your shape and your stuff, but it's not real. It's not as. Maybe it's harder to focus on because I'm used to.
Are you farsighted or near?
I can't see long distances
Okay.
or
So
distances.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is if we had some kind of sound cue that we're pulling out, that might help everybody, especially people that are not directly facing them.
well,
Some kind of sound
Yeah.
cue, even a telephone ring, old-fashioned telephone. I can wire that up. I got a nicer one of these old dial tone.
right, but I don't know if I want.
Light would be the best. It's some kind of way to hit a button that turns a bunch of red lights on or something, and nobody would hear it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it wouldn't be good. Balance, but
Yeah, because I don't necessarily